Hello everyone, welcomes you all. In this lecture, we are going to learn about coordinate geometry. As you all know, at school level, there are mainly 5 to 6 portion of mathematics as like trigonometry, algebra, calculus, coordinate geometry, vector, complex number, statistics, and some more other things. So these 4 or 5 topics are main important topics till your high school and intermediate level. So coming to the coordinate geometry, it mainly covers study of point, straight line, circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Till 10th class, you only need to learn about point, straight line, some basics of circle, and in 11th and 12th or at JE level, you will learn about parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. So we will start from Cartesian coordinate system. So as in earlier class, you have been aware with point, straight line, and their basic definition, but we will repeat it again for basic understanding, then move accordingly. So point, it is a primitive notion that models an exact location in the space and has no length, width, or thickness. Means point is a location, fixed location in a space that has no length, width, or thickness, and that fixed point is denoted by coordinates. So basically, this is a Cartesian plane, and we will divide it between two perpendicular lines. One line is x-axis and second line is y-axis. So these lines cut each other at 90 degree, and the point of their intersection is called origin. Now suppose we are denoting a point P which has a coordinate a and b. So as you can see in the picture, this a will be called x-axis coordinate or abscissa, and this b will be called y-axis coordinate or ordinate. So basically, this is the way by which we denote a point in a Cartesian system. Now, this is the origin, and we denote this as 0, 0. If you move in this direction of x-axis, this is called positive x-axis, and opposite to it, this is called negative x-axis. Means if you are going to rightward from origin, and you are denoting a point as like x-axis as like 2, 3, or 1, so this will be positive, and this will contain a negative denotation, and similarly this will contain a positive denotation, and this will contain a negative denotation. Positive denotation means suppose I am going to give it 1 unit, this is 2, this is 3, so it will go up to very large number. Very large number means we can denote up to infinite. Means infinite is very large number, which exactly we can't say how much large it is, but it can cover all the possible numbers which we can count or see in our day-to-day life. So moving forward, the first thing is we need to understand is x-axis coordinate means abscissa, this is a, and y-axis coordinate is ordinate, this is b. So how we will represent a and b? Suppose from P we are going to draw a perpendicular line on y-axis. So this distance, the distance of point P, the perpendicular distance of point P from y-axis is known as abscissa or x-axis coordinate. Means this will be A. Similarly, the perpendicular distance of point P from positive x-axis is known as ordinate or y-axis coordinate. This will be B. As you can see, if this length is A, this length will also be A, and this length will also be B. Now in earlier classes you must have heard about distance formula. What is that? Means if there are 2 points x1, y1, this is A, and this point is B, which is denoted at x2, y2. Means it has coordinate at as x2, y2. So the distance between these 2 points A, which have coordinates as x1, y1, and point B, which have this coordinate as x2 y2 will be equal to root of x1 minus x2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस y1 minus y2 का होल स्क्वायर, and this decision is always be positive. Now with the help of this Cartesian system, you can understand that how we can derive this formula. So for understanding this, we need to draw one more Cartesian system. So we will do on the next page. So this is the Cartesian system.